Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Luna Geeks Out channel. Today we are checking out BRIDEAR's track Road. This is featuring Mo, who is their new guitarist. I'm unsure if this is like like whatever the studio recording of the album is, or if it's more like a sort of live studio performance kind of thing. From what the video seems to be, I'm guessing the latter, but we'll see what it is. Either way, knowing their stuff, I'm sure it's going to be quite a good track. Oftentimes, this stuff may not hit all that hard, but it's always just a blast to check out. Always some very high quality sort of power / heavy metal with, a good hint of some prog metal and some metalcore thrown in as well, just to keep things interesting. But yeah, they've got super cool sound. I'll just have so much fun checking their stuff out, and there's a decent bit to talk about with the lyrics this time. So, very much looking forward to this one. So, without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, I legitimately have no idea which one it is. Good start though. Good bass, good guitar, good vocals, good drums, good everything. You generally have no idea what it is, because, like, audio quality is certainly good enough to be just the standard studio recording for the album, but the video is certainly hinting towards the others, so maybe I'm making a fool out of myself, but I generally have no idea which one it actually is here. Oh, that bass right there. Good guitar riff kicking in. Oh, that bass. Really good drum beat as well. It is weird that I said that right as the drummer popped up. That's a great riff. Also, these may be the best vocals I've heard from her as well, so very good song. At least so far. Maybe it'll find a way to ruin itself, but I doubt that. That's cool right there. A great riff right there. Great riff. Oh, that's nice. Such a good drum beat through this. Oh, I think it's the bass drum that was going wild right there. Like that. Okay, that was nice. That was That was a bit more of the heavy metal side coming in, I think. Okay, and now we're getting a solo coming in. Oh, this is nice right here. Good, seems like there's some layering going on there, quite nice. Yeah, that was nice. I think the last solo, a little bit better. That was good. Okay, that was cool. Oh, slow it down. Love when a song does that right there. That was good. Oh, everyone else coming in with some vocals there. That was nice. That was nice. Bit of a solo coming in again. Nice, nice. More melodic towards the end. Very nice, very nice. Wait, it's just falling doing another solo. I love that. I love that. He's still going wild. Drums still going wild. Also, sick Black Sabbath shirt. Great band, great band. Oh, that was a strong end. Well, I still love the acoustic that was at the end of Brave New World, but that may be the best more metal end to a song I've heard from them. Yeah, that was very good. Brave New World. Yeah, Brave New World, I think the song is still my favorite from them. It's the prog metal stuff coming in, right? That's a genre that, when that kind of stuff hits right, oh, it hits so hard and so good. And I mean, the unclean vocals and that as well was a very nice touch. But this, probably second favorite. Very, very good. So, we can actually do some lyrical analysis today. So, this is, sort of taking a simple idea and expanding on it. It's almost in the same vein as what Electric Callboy did with the last track I checked out. Or actually, I guess what they do with a lot of their tracks, specifically with Era of Love. You know, they're taking a fairly basic idea, just goes to different things they've done. You know, a workout song, or a more specific idea. You know, Cupid, the god of love. You know, getting tired of all the, I suppose, pain in the world and everything. Yeah, that's two right there. And, then they expand upon it and put their own twist on it. This is sort of the same thing. It's taking a simple idea, an idea of sort of continuing down the road you're going on, of feeling supported, and expanding upon it. So right off that, we do have that idea of you're going down this road and you gotta keep going. No matter what's thrown at you, you gotta keep going. But then it throws in something else, you know, an idea of this specific line. We have so many friends that we can go anywhere, no matter what lies ahead down this road. With this support around them, they can stand up against and take on anything, no matter what is thrown at them. And I also need to point out at the beginning of that, what do you see now, even if it's dark, and then it flows into that. So it's that they've got those friends there even in the darkness. It's not just friends who are there when things are going good, it's friends who are there when times are tough. Very good there. There's one other line in there that I wanted to point out with that. I'm so bad at finding these things when I need them. Okay, so yeah, we've got that. Basically, you're going down the road. It expands upon it with having the friends, but then right towards the end, this one here, we can't do it without you. We are all now together. Someone's here, everyone's here, our heroes. We want to be our own heroes, and then again, we want to be our own heroes. And that idea to each of them, they are all providing that support. They are all their own heroes, you know, for each other. Very good idea there. Again, builds upon that sentiment that you can't do this alone, that you need that support around you, and they need the support from you in return. But then, beyond that, they're putting a little bit of a fantasy twist on this, specifically in this one. We will fight till the end, we are the last heroes. There's a couple other lines in there that sort of build upon that, and it's not very strong, but I do like just that little fantasy twist. This one as well, we've started to climb the stairs to glory. Just that's such a fantasy sounding thing. And like, when we've listened to some stuff here on this channel that does like hard fantasy stuff, like think Love Bites and things like that. And well, that's not really the type of lyrical thing I tend to go for. I do love just some good fantasy, so to have just an element of that coming into this song is very nice as well. So again, you've got basic idea. You're going down this path, you're going down this road. Things might be tough, but it's a reminder to keep going, keep traveling. And then beyond that, it's a reminder that you are not alone. You have people supporting you, and you in turn are supporting them. And then on top of that all, the spice on top of everything else that I always talk about, just a couple nice fantasy elements. So, you know, this may not be perhaps a particularly deep song or anything, but it's got some very good lyricism, it's got a very good meaning, and it's got some elements that just make me really happy. So this is probably the best song I've heard from them lyrically. The last one, Determination, was definitely good, and I remember, I don't think I ever found any lyrics for Ignite, but I remember Brave New World having some solid lyricism as well. But this one, this is some good stuff here. So yeah, very good lyrics in this track, which is nice. We've definitely had some tracks lately that have had some good lyrics, but you know, songs where I really get excited about the lyrics is pretty rare. So I'm very glad they were great in this one. Now to go on and review the music. Well, in short, that was phenomenal. But to get into the specifics, I'll start off with the vocals. These are probably the best vocals I've heard from them. The best single vocal moment I've heard from them is the Uncleans in Brave New World. I don't think it was their main vocalist doing it. I think it was the bassist doing the Uncleans there. At least that was what was shown in the video, if I remember correctly. I love me some good Uncleans. They're pretty nice. But in here, probably the best vocals I've heard from her. She's very much a vocalist that can be kind of hit or miss for me. What's the one I'm thinking of? Greed is probably the worst vocal performance I've heard from her. And it was still a solid track. It didn't hit as hard. But in here, very good vocals. I think they really played to her strengths as a vocalist in this one. Yeah, I think they really played to her strengths here. I think, beyond that, there is just sort of, some songs folks will just do a better job on and everything. So probably a little bit of that, but, I don't know if there's an element of, further practice going in or anything else as well, but definitely the best vocal performance I've heard from her. Absolutely love them in this track, so that was very nice. The guitar was fantastic. I don't know which guitarist is their new one, because I didn't know who the old guitarists were, but both guitarists did a very good job. There was the one riff in there, I can't remember what exactly it was doing, but there was one riff that kept coming back that I absolutely loved, and then the solos were great. I still think I prefer the solos in the last track we checked out, Determination, but these are some very good solos. Just a bit more perhaps a standard power metal, heavy metal-ish solo, but certainly very good, very high quality, which is in general what you get from this band, at least from my experience. It's not necessarily doing anything too new or unique, but it's some really good stuff that is just you just have so much fun listening to it, and that was very much present there. The bass, the bass was good. They consistently have had some very good bass, and this is definitely one of the best tracks I've heard from them in regards to the bass, and the bass being possibly my favorite instrument, probably bass and drums being my two favorites. Very happy that I was able to hear it. Sometimes it is not that apparent, but very clear bass in here, great tone, great feel to it. It was fantastic bass. And then the drums definitely had some moments of going crazy. It was like, whoa, I'm liking that. I think I talked about I think it's the bass drum at one point. But just that central beat in there, I was like, that's a good beat right there. It may not be, perhaps the most complex one or whatever. At least, I'm no drummer, so maybe it is. But it was certainly a beat that was like, oh, I'm liking that. That's a good one right there. So that was very much good. I'd say excellent drumming in this. I can't remember what the drums have been like in the past tracks, but perhaps the best drums I've heard from them as well. So, very much probably the best track I've heard from them. It came together beautifully. I think the chorus was perhaps a bit stronger in the last track. But I think everything else, aside from actually the solos as well, everything else in this track probably beats that one. I think Brave New World is still my favorite, but I could easily see this one surpassing it with a few more listens. This is definitely my favorite off of the recent album, unless Brave New World is on it. It might be. I haven't heard the whole album, so I can't remember the track listing. But if it's not on there, it's my favorite. It's certainly my favorite of the ones we've checked out, basically, since the album released. I can say that, because Greed was definitely solid track, little rough. Determination, really good track. This one, really good track. So, yes, just to reiterate, just fantastic track. I cannot remember the last time I've really just had this sort of joy reacting to something. There's definitely, I've had some reactions that have blown me away, and I've perhaps had some that I've got into a bit more, but this one was just, it was just pure joy, what can I say? But I'm out of stuff to say on the track, so y'all know the drill. It is time to figure out what we'll be reacting to next time. So we are up to 22 inputs again, because lots of the new stuff recently. Fortunately, have not added anything new since the last reaction. So we are slowly chipping away at it. But let's give it a spin, see what we get. And if it gives me the Electric Cowboy track, that's going to be absolutely hilarious, given last episode. Okay, BP2, that is the second track, or actually, I guess technically the third track Blackpink released off of the recent album, because Ready for Love was on it. But of the ones that were like singles with the album, it's the second one. Step Down? It's got an S in it. Step Back? There's an S in it, I'm pretty sure. The first one was Pink Venom. Oh, I gotta look this up now. This is gonna haunt me. The fact that I cannot remember that is just driving me insane. Blackpink YouTube channel, we are shut down. Okay. Shut down. So yeah, we were checking out Shut Down by Blackpink. I knew there was an S in there, and I actually got the down right. Step Down, Shut Down, not too far apart, but yeah, very much looking forward to that one. I've heard some mixed stuff on the album, but I always enjoy Blackpink stuff, and definitely the last track I checked out off of it, Pink Venom. Not Pink Venom, no, Ready for Love was quite nice. I do wish there had been a bit more going on in the chorus with the synths. But it's a very fun track. I'm probably one of my favorites from them at this point. So, I've got somewhat high expectations for this. I certainly expect to enjoy it at the very least. But that is going to do it for the video. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below with your thoughts on the track, any feedback or criticism, or anything you want me to react to. In the description, link to the music video or the performance or whatever it is. I think probably just a music video, but link to that so you can check it out, support the artist. Link to my Discord server, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify playlist of all the songs I've reacted to, at least the ones up on Spotify. I think I still need to add the Bandmade track that we checked out last time to it. Might have just done that, but I forgore. And then link to my link tree, which has all my other stuff in it in case any of that interests y'all. I am finally getting a video I filmed the other day for my history channel edited, so that should be out end of the week probably. So hey, check that out if you like history stuff and you want to see me just rant about just a cool thing in my collection for that video. But yeah, I got stuff down there, check it out. That is going to... I've completely lost how I do the outro now. That is going to do it. Thank y'all for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.